What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here, and today we have Showdown. We are going to teach you lots of tips and tricks for how to win this Brawl Stars game mode. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you find this one helpful, and subscribe for more Brawl Stars. So my favorite character for beginners right the way through at the moment is Barley. He is absolutely fantastic, and you can see right off the bat here what I am doing is running to the edge of the map. Now just think about this for a second, guys. This is free for all. You have everybody attacking everybody. If you are right in the middle of the map, you can be attacked from every single angle. What I am doing is running around the edge of the map, building up elixir, building up my super, and I can only be attacked from in front of me, which means I can control what is happening a little bit. I don't have to worry about behind me. I'm pretty certain there is not going to be anybody running through that gas to try and get me. So what I'm doing here with Barley, you want to try and get some elixir boxes initially if you can, and just build up your health, but then you want to try and get your super and save that right until the end. Now what you can do is, if you're in a sticky situation, or you can really build up that super again, use it if you need to, guys, but you really want to try and hold that for when there's just you and one other brawler. So I'm continuing to run around the edge of the map. We're already halfway through here, only 5 brawlers left. And another important thing, guys, just make sure that there's no one hiding on the edge of the map there. Check them bushes. You will easily get your ammo back up, so make sure as you're running around you're checking the bushes, and then as you get into the middle you'll have hopefully recruited a little bit of health. You can see it is now me and Jesse, so as long as I outrun this Jesse, then we are good to go. Now what you want to do is slowly pick off the health of the other brawler when you get in this situation. Just make sure that when the gas closes in, you have more health and can survive. If the gas closes right the way in, you can survive more than the other brawler. So at this point, I'm trying to rebuild that super up so I can really slam this Jesse and ensure the victory, because as you can see, it's getting very close. We get the super. I actually miss, but at this point, when it's this close, I can just make sure that with Barley, there's lots of damage there that Jesse is going to be running into my attack all of the time. Meanwhile, I'm keeping health. And there you are, guys, we won that showdown. We have 2 more winner showdown replays with Barley, so let's dive straight into them, and you will see some of the commonalities that I've described in that video. So straight away here, we're right into a matchup. Now often when you start a showdown match, you'll be thrown right into a match, and it's kind of picking and choosing your battles. I'm quite confident that I could win against another Barley. It's purely who has the better skills. Now you can see there, my opponent actually got a good shot off from me, so I had to recruit a little bit. Now this Cold is dying to get that elixir, but in doing so, he made himself so vulnerable. Now you can see Barley and Jesse are attacking each other. That is my prime time to get in there whilst they're using that ammo. So you can see Barley just used his super. Now's the time I want to be in trying to take him out. A couple of poor shots, but the final one there I managed to throw in front of the Barley where he was running and take him out. So we're already on 5 brawlers left. Now take time, guys. If you need to have a second in the bushes to recuperate your ammo, to kind of re-look at your surroundings and know what's going on, don't be afraid to do that. You know, let the other brawlers duke it out whilst you're sitting there and just refreshing yourself. If you've been in a tough match, don't go running in there with your adrenaline flying. Just let yourself cool off for a minute and then pick up from there. So you can see there's a couple of elixir at the top here. Wanted to make sure that the final brawler wasn't leaving it there as a trap, but then we notice we're up against Jesse, so there's a turret at the top. Just going to run away from that, although it would be quite silly for this Jesse to run away from a turret. You would think she would stand close by to it. She actually runs to the other side of the map. I end up missing my super, but again, we're going to do the exact same thing here. So I'm losing the battle right now. know when to retreat and when to engage, guys. So I had to run away there, get a bit more health, and in doing so, managed to find some extra elixir, which is always a benefit. And then again, I'm just trying to work out where this Jessie is. She's hiding in the bushes. I basically need to hold on to my health. I now have 6 elixir, giving me that health boost. I just need to make sure that as the gas closes in, I'm in a better position to survive longer in the gas. And with Barley, you can quite comfortably do that, because if they miss a shot, then that shot is missed. Your gas, if they run into it, even if you've missed, if they run into that gas on the floor, then you will be doing damage. And as you can see in the end here, it's just too much for this Jessie. We're neck and neck, but in the end, it gets too close. She either has to run into the closing gas or onto my attack. And in the end, again, we are number 1. So we have one more replay here for you. If you have any other showdown tips, we're focusing on Barley today, guys, but a lot of these tips are interchangeable. Make sure to drop them in the comments below. I'm just learning this game as well as you guys, trying to show you plenty of tips and tricks. So here's the final one. Again, starting off near the middle of the map. I did try and do a little bit of chip damage on that bull just to be able to charge my super, but I missed. So against Bull there, I wouldn't really get into a heavy fight with him. Just going to sit back here, take these elixir boxes whilst I can, but along comes another Barley and nearly ruins the fun. So I have to get out of here. I'm at lower health and I have to try and break free, but also keep the fire going so that we can try and force him to retreat. Even if I don't take this Barley out, we need to make him retreat. If he had full health and I had little health, he'd probably keep charging me, so we just about do it. A little bit of luck involved maybe, but I think we played that right. And again, guys, know when to retreat and when to attack. So I had to get away from the situation there and just chip away at that Barley, and you'll notice I nearly have my super. So again, guys, you can chip away at brawlers, check them bushes. You can see I'm just running around the edge here. There's no one from the north or behind me who's going to sneak up on me, so I can concentrate on who is in front of me. That means you're just narrowing out the area that you can be attacked. If you're standing in the middle of the map, you can be attacked from all angles. So again, as this gas closes in, just getting some chip damage on that Jessie, then I'm actually running away. I didn't feel I was in a good situation, so I backed off, got my health back, but now I have my super as well. So again, just checking the bushes here, making sure that she's not going to jump out on me. And actually, I felt like because I didn't know where this Jessie was, I wanted to sit back a little bit. Again, we've been in this same situation, and it works against a number of different brawlers. Just sit back as the gas closes in. Oh, it's actually cold. I do tell a lie. So cold does that long damage. We need to make sure that we can actually keep this up close, keep behind the walls. Notice how I'm trying to keep behind that wall so that he can't get me, and it does pay off, and we take the victory, guys. So I hope that one helped you out. Make sure to let me know your favorite brawler for Brawl Stars, and until next time, guys, peace out.